looking at individuals as well. Going back to the beginning, just to remind people that starting a group like this is a major commitment. It's huge hard work, so you have to think about it a lot. I mean, basically these guys' lives are taken over by the campaign. It's immense, isn't it? So you have to be reflective of yourself and everybody else, and you have to respect their limits. I know that everyone in the campaign group kind of has their own roles, and it's kind of evolved over time, and no one pushes each other past their limit. They all do the things which they're comfortable with and they know how to do. So, yeah, we better move on. Just talking about basically the group is a support group as much as a campaign group. You have to think about that. That's where most of the commitment comes from, and also where a lot of the good work comes from. The campaign group wouldn't be successful if it wasn't a support group along the side, which is sadly very missing everywhere else. Also, things about a meeting point or a HQ or a drop-in centre. That's the other thing that's been really successful with Julie's campaign, her cafe. A place for people to meet, people to see her, to drop in. And it's difficult, it could be your sitting room, but you have to respect your own private space. That sort of thing. It's very, 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 very crucial. A name, of course, you can have your own name, but we're also welcome you to keep the NHS name if you want a regional version of it. You can also have our website. If you haven't got one, we can create you a page, your contact details, put anything you want up there. It's very important for people to get in touch with you and for your views to be getting out. We also have a forum, just to quickly explain that. It's a private place, we can invite you in, and that's how you guys can keep in touch when you're all over the country and discuss best practice and ideas and support, that sort of thing. Just talk about the statistics. We should also have that on our website soon.
If there are concerns about one particular service in a hospital, is it wise to pick that part off and leave the rest behind, or try and form a global group of support? I mean, in my hospital, I've got particular concerns about the acute surgical service. The rest is not bad compared with that. Now, how do I go about developing one particular focus?
Are your board meetings open or closed?
I don't know.
That's the next thing.
No, we're aspiring to be.
Well, you should be open public meetings where you're allowed to ask questions. You should have, and they should provide you with that. NHS Code of Openness. Since 1996, that's been.
Ken, I'll speak to you afterwards, but your board meetings at the moment should be open, and you should be allowed to go to your meetings and ask questions.
Yes.
Thank you.
So we'll just talk about basically methods, that's what we're just getting on to. So I've just broken them down up into protest, media and opening up to scrutiny, which we're just talking about there. Using democracy, using the MPs, using every single avenue you can to crack open and find what your support is and where you need to put pressure. So the protests being absolutely key, because as most people are saying, they don't want to know you. They want to sweep you under the carpet. They don't want to have to deal with you. And if you do it in numbers where you find your members, it makes a huge difference. If you use wit, you use humour, and you do it, well, the group did it, for example, in dignified silence with lit candles in memorial, or with laying flowers by the board meetings, that sort of thing. Every single opportunity you have to have your ears listening. You have to be able to go, in 5 minutes, I need to get 3 people to go to this particular person to protest, that sort of thing. It's using the opportunities and not being scared, because doing it in a group of 5 or 10 people, it's the numbers are huge. It doesn't matter that you're not hundreds. It's the key thing is doing the protest. Yeah.
Well, it's just what we needed to do at Stafford was to expose what was going on there, whether that's the same. You know, it depends what you're campaigning for. So what we would do would campaign, we've always campaigned in silence. You need to gain respect. So one thing we have always done is campaigned in silence. We light candle, as Celia said, and we've got respect from people throughout the country, media, and the hospital themselves now.
Yeah, just basically talk over these things. Everything we've talked about is in your booklets. It's in section 2, and I think basically go away and think about how you can go